What's going on, guys? Aaron here from Departures Capital. Thank you for tuning into my live stream. Anybody new to the stream, live or not, make sure to hit that like button before we get started. We've got tons of news for you guys. We've got a bunch of articles. We're going to be talking about some cannabis stocks, some stocks in the other sectors, and yeah, we're just doing a quick little half-hour to an hour live stream for you guys on the holiday, because as you guys know, the market's closed. But we're going to be talking about some potential trades for Tuesday, and we will be live on Tuesday. What's going on, Tyler? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Lewis? How are you guys doing? What are you up to for the holiday? Because as we know, the markets are closed. But let me just fire up my stream. Make sure to hit that like button, and yeah, guys. What's up, Matt? What's up, Ellen? Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, I just gotta turn this down a little bit. I got some new music. Let me just turn it down a bit though. I don't want it to be too loud. But I've got a bunch of articles. Doug, my friend, what's up? All right, guys. So I'll preview some of these articles. Shout out to Perry Lung. Hi there. Nice to see you here. Chase tail, not coin. Okay, guys, so we've got a bunch of articles. We're going to be looking at all this stuff. 41 top revenue generating cannabis stock ranked as of February 15th. So that should be interesting. Tell me if the music's too loud. I'll turn it down a bit. I feel like it is, though. And then we've got 12 stories from New Cannabis Ventures. A new business model emerges. We've got 5 stocks to help your RRSP hit $1 million. I know some of these are Motley Fool articles, so apologize. Why did this gold miner soar by 45%? I'm going to assume that's Kirkland Lake Gold. Let's see if we're right. Or maybe I'm wrong. Nope, Columbia Gold Corp. We might take a look at that. We might not. One energy stock selling at a deep discount. This gross stocks on sale. Should Aurora Cannabis or Hexo Corp stock be on your buy list? And then is it finally time to buy Bombardier? So I wanted to talk about Bombardier because Bombardier soared like crazy. But we'll see. We'll see if or why Bombardier was soaring. So anyways, guys, how was your long weekend? What did you guys do? It's only too loud if you're too old. Well, that's good to know. Doug? What's up, Levon? Thanks for tuning in. We're also going to look at our stocks for 2019 list. It's okay to play your music through OBS. It sounds way better that way. All right. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Honestly, I'm not that great with OBS. Just started. Like, I didn't just start, but I haven't been using the other functions. How about now? I turned it down a little bit, so I hope it's all right. All right, so we'll give me 1 sec to answer this question, then we'll get into our articles. So, Craft Cannabis Company, APHA Brands, looking to go public in the next few weeks under ticker symbol. I'll have to take a look at that. Still believe in FST. Aurora gonna crash through the floor. All right. Matthew Semick, big Aurora supporter. So guys, we've got our 2019 watch list here. Now last night I just made a video about this watch list, the trades that we've made so far this year, and the stocks throughout this portfolio that we own. So if you guys can see, that's another video I'm going to be dropping today. So could these stocks make you a millionaire? Stocks to watch for 2019. I'll be dropping this video later today along with another Aurora video. So we'll be dropping 2 videos later today as we don't have a market minute. And we'll be going through this list of stocks. Just briefly what they do, and then I'll make a follow-up video if you guys like that video. So feel free to drop me some comments. But anyways, guys, we're going to get into this article, 41 top revenue generating cannabis stocks ranked as of February 15th. So I just wanted to take a look at this with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. The public cannabis company revenue tracker managed by New Cannabis Ventures ranks the top revenue producing cannabis stocks that generate industry sales of more than 2.5 million per quarter. So we're gonna see how they are ranked, but that's rather small. So let's try and zoom in here. I don't know if it's okay. So it is ranked by quarterly sales in USD. I just want to make sure. All right, here we go. So the only change to the list of companies reporting in American dollars was the addition of Dion Med Brands, which reported sales for the quarter ending the 30th of 6.95 million. So Trulieve in this US, wait a second though, Canopy's. All right, so let's take a look. Canadian dollar reporting stocks. I guess these are Canadian dollar reported stocks, yep. And then these are US dollar reported stocks. So Trulieve reported sales of 28.3 million US. Kushco, MedMen, 21. Charlotte's Web, Green Thumb. Let's see what's the smallest. Plus Products, Canix, Maramed. So that's interesting. You guys can take a look at this list. Now we're going to take a look at the Canadian stocks of the companies that reported in Canadian dollars. Aurora Cannabis, Canopy Growth, Supreme Cannabis, all provided financials last week. Aurora almost doubled cannabis sales from prior quarters shipments into adult use market. And the acquisitions of Canamed and MedRelief primarily resulted in a 387% increase. Blah, blah, blah. We know that. So Canopy Growth, 83 million. Aurora Cannabis, 47 million. Aphria, 21. CanTrust 12, Organigram 12. Isodiols on that list. That's interesting. This is a stock that we just started following. Quarter-over-quarter growth of negative 13%. So in terms of growth, Hexo was the biggest quarter-over-quarter grower, 374%. New Strike Brands, 3.4 million. Alright guys, that was just an interesting little article I found for you guys. Praying isn't a way to invest. I'm down so much it's not even worth selling anymore. Sorry to hear that. FSD down on Aurora. Guess I need to hear more about that. What you think about Isodiol? I think it's a cool concept. We'll take a look at that company a little bit closer. But I like the idea of topical applications. So let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. If it comes up. We'll just preview this article in the meantime. A new business model emerges in 12 stories from New Cannabis Ventures. Skip through here. New Cannabis Ventures publishes curated articles as well as exclusive news. Here's some of the more interesting business content from the week. So I don't know if we covered everything, guys. We did talk about Aphria's committee finds no issues with the Latin American acquisition. Aurora Cannabis quarter. Canadian cannabis company TerraScent to buy California retailer. Cannabis oil supplier MetaPharm Labs signs $35 million supply deal. Canopy Gross quarter. Green Gross Brands partners with Simon Property Group. Hexo taps major Canadian banks. We talked about that. Hexo got a $65 million credit from the Canadian banks. S&P 600 small cap index to add cannabis REITs. Suniva projects 2019 branded American cannabis revenue. That was a very good article that sent Suniva up. Supreme Cannabis is quarter. Tilt Holdings. So yeah, I don't know. It's up to you guys if you want to know and if you want me to read any of those articles, but we're going to take a look at Isodiol right now. This stock is like touching its lows. The stock is down like crazy. $57 million market cap, 52-week range of 103 to 15 bucks. Any idea why this stock is doing so bad? Because it was once apparently it was a $15 stock at one point. William Lay, what's up? Thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to have to agree with you. The video that I'm releasing at about 3:30 on Aurora Cannabis, you guys will see 5 reasons why Aurora Cannabis is going to be great, but also my prediction that I do think Aurora Cannabis in the very short term looks to be trending lower. So we'll be taking a look at that. 5 stocks to help your RRSP hit $1 million. We're just going to take a quick look at these. These are maybe some of these stocks you guys don't really care about. I know they're not cannabis related. TD, BCE, Suncor, Brookfield Asset Management, and Sun Life Financial. We're just talking a little bit about diversity. We own TD, BCE, Suncor. Don't own Brookfield Asset Management or Sun Life. But some good dividends paid throughout those stocks. Let's see what else we got here. I don't want to take a look at that gold miner right now. One energy stock selling at a deep discount to the value of its oil reserves. Frontera Energy Corp. Nah. This growth stock's on sale. Canadian Tire. Nope. Kathy Ireland. I'm not big on ISO deal management, but what if management changes? The company could be huge. It's already established. Everything going up or down tomorrow. Really hard to say. We'll be covering it. We'll see what happens. We are going to read this article. Should Aurora Cannabis or Hexo Corp stock be on your buy list? And is it finally time to buy Bombardier stock? These are 2 articles that I wanted to talk about. Bombardier went up like crazy recently. So we're going to take a quick look at Bombardier just to see what happened. I believe the stock shot up over 20%. But we'll take a quick look in just a second here, when the chart decides to load, and then we'll get into that Aurora article. So Bombardier is down on Friday, but I believe on, so February 15th, the stock ran like crazy, about 20%. Alrighty, guys. Close off that stuff. So which one do you guys want to hear about first, Bombardier or Aurora versus Hexo, or which one to buy? Let me know, and then I'll take a look at it. ACB. All right. ACB it is. ACB it is. ACB and Hexo. Should Aurora Cannabis or Hexo stock be on your buy list? So I always like to see what the fool's saying, even if you guys don't really like the Motley Fool. But here we are, and we're going to take a look. So marijuana stocks have staged an impressive recovery in the first 6 weeks of 2019. Investors who missed the rally are wondering which pot stocks might deliver additional gains. Let's look at Aurora Cannabis and Hexo to see if one might be an attractive buy for your portfolio. So Aurora Cannabis just reported quarterly results and pretty much met analyst expectations. I expected the quarter to be no big moves. They met expectations, and that's pretty much it. The business generated $54 million in revenue in 3 months that ended December 31st. Recreational sales of marijuana went live in the middle of October, so the report is the first quarterly indication of both the level of demand and the company's ability to fulfill orders. Aurora derived about $25 million in medical marijuana sales and roughly $21 million in recreational sales. Priority remains on making sure the company can meet its medical marijuana demand in Canada and abroad. The company sold $2.8 million of cannabis to medical marijuana patients in Europe. Let's cut to the chase here. Aurora Cannabis is expanding the production capacity, should support ongoing revenue going through at the end of the year. The stock currently trades at $9.40, which is up about 50% from its low in early December, but still off the $15 high hit just before the recreational market opened. With a market cap of $9.4 billion, the stock is expensive given the annualized revenue stream of about $200 million. The entire cannabis sector, however, is trading at lofty valuations. Aurora Cannabis has the size to make additional strategic acquisitions to complement last year's deals, which included the purchase of Canamed and MedRelief. Today, the company has not entered a major drinks or tobacco partnership. The December announcement of the acquisition of Mexico's Farmacias Magistrales, a company with 80,000 retail locations and 500 pharmacies, suggests an ongoing focus on the medical marijuana sector. So this article is not too long, guys. Bear with me here. We're going to take a little bit of recap about Hexo and then see which one is more attractive, and we'll try not to pull that up just yet. So Hexo just closed the sale of 8.86 million new shares at a price of $6.50, raising about $57 million to help fund the ongoing growth of its production capacity in Canada and abroad. The stock currently trades at $7.20 per share, so investors who'd bought the issue are already sitting on some nice gains with market capitalization of $1.4 billion. Hexo is the smaller than the big players in the sector, and it has pundits wondering if it will become a takeover target in 2019. So that's not, Hexo's market cap is not very big, only 1.4 billion. Hexo is a leading supplier in Quebec, which is a significant market in Canada. In addition, Hexo and Molson Coors Canada have teamed up to create a cannabis-infused beverages for the anticipated opening of the marijuana edibles and drinks market. That should be very interesting. The partnership's company, Trust, is expected to launch its portfolio of new products later this year. Hexo is targeting the European market through partnership in Greece and continues to develop its full line of cannabis-related products, including cosmetics, vapes. The stock's traded in the $4 to $9 range, and Hexo is also has a spray on the Ontario Cannabis Store, so that's pretty interesting. All right, guys, is one more attractive. Aurora Cannabis is lagging its large peers, including Canopy growth. This might be due to its lack of a tobacco or beverage partnership. Any news on that front could send the stock soaring, but investors should be careful. The next big deal might be another acquisition, which could put pressure on the stock. At this point, Hexo might be the better pick. The company appears to be targeting the right segments, and while its relatively small size limits its fundraising capability compared to its peers, it might soon find itself in the sights of a larger player that wants to secure leadership position in Quebec. Whether or not Hexo can command a big takeover premium is yet to be seen, but consolidation is expected to continue. The company should be an attractive target. So anyways, guys, so yeah, I mean, Aurora has definitely lagged its peers. We're still bullish on Aurora, but yeah, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes companies go through periods of, going flat, trending lower, no new news. That's just the way things go. We can't have new news every single day. So I'm just going to take a look and see what you guys have said in the comments. Such a mess that if anything else gets exposed or whatever, they could crash harder yet. I bought deal a few days ago, yet nothing. So FSD, I'm guessing we're talking about. Bought ACB at $4, still up. I was researching Forex, big time users calendar, and thinking also kind of apples to stocks. Looking to get back into TRST. TRST's looks great. Aaron's favorite place. Never hear any news about Trust partnership. MedMen is at a good price to buy. I don't seem to trust them. Yeah, that's a tough one. We bought a little bit of MedMen. Gary Bissonette, smash the like button to heighten the spike. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take a quick look at Bombardier, guys. I wanted to ask a quick question, Mark. Are you in Quebec? We're just going to quickly, Aurora opening up retail at West Edmonton Mall. I didn't know that, but if you got an article, post it. I just want to read the bottom line. So Bombardier is a company with long and distinguished history that has fallen on hard times in recent years. Although the company improved its balance sheet by spinning off the C-Series project to Airbus, the company still has ongoing liabilities from the project, notably the duty to pay for cost overruns that should occur. The positive earnings in Q4 is a good sign, but personally I'd want to see more than just one solid quarter. Reason for earnings jump, historical returns, a return to profitability. Yeah, despite the spike in Bombardier stock, I don't know. I still wouldn't touch it. I just don't like the environment that they're in. Look at the 5-year chart. Bombardier is kind of a mess. Yeah, we're just going to remove Bombardier. All right, guys. So now we can take a look at some individual stocks. This stock can lose, and you're absolutely crazy to think it will regret its... What? Sorry, Michael. I don't understand. This stock can lose, and you're absolutely crazy to think it will get in. Must have just been an autocorrect error. Alright guys, that one's hard to read. Should we be taking positions in energy? Say Bona Vista. Energy's interesting right now. I think the Molly Fool just put out an article about Bona Vista Energy. We do have a bunch of positions in energy. We're down on quite a few of our positions in energy. But I do think energy is still undervalued, but I'm pretty neutral on energy. I haven't been adding much to energy over the last little while. The stock looks dirt cheap though. Holy smokes. What's up, Steven? Synovus. I do believe Synovus is one of the better plays for the oil sector. We own some Synovus. I actually haven't taken a look at the stock for a while, so let me take a look at that. Once again, guys, always do your research. Don't buy stocks because we talked about it or we said so. Always do your research, please. This is just for education and entertainment. And that's it. We research together, but always do your research. Always do your due diligence. So Synovus is looking a little bit better, but the stock's still down like crazy. Paying a 1.8% dividend, it's all right. Spartacus AW, yes sir. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for still doing more research on the holidays. Synovus is a good play, I think, but little reward compared to some of the beaten energy companies. Yeah, so Synovus has made some sort of bounce. I mean, we were sitting at below 10 bucks. Now we're creeping up back towards 12. So if we look at the 3-month chart, it's not looking too bad for Synovus. Even the 12-month or even the 6-month chart is looking all right for Synovus. It was definitely super beat up when oil crashed. It dropped below 9 bucks. But if you're looking at a stock that could potentially be a double bagger for the oil sector, at least if oil continues to run, well into the 60s, I think we could see Baytex Energy take off. This is a stock that could easily go back up to, 3, 4, maybe even 5 bucks if oil really started to take off. So Baytex is definitely one to watch. Definitely a risky play though. I would be very cautious with oil. If we're looking at if we're looking at straight up small cap oil stocks that it basically a pure play on crude, and you're just hoping for that rally in crude, I would look at Meg Energy too. Meg Energy's beat up like crazy, trading at 5 bucks. Very, very close to its 52-week low. Meg Energy, and then Athabasca Oil Sands or Athabasca Oil Corp. I think Baytex, Athabasca Oil, and Meg Energy are 3 stocks that could pretty easily double if oil rallies. Now that's only if oil rallies. These stocks will continue to sink if oil does nothing. So be very careful, guys. Whoever just hit that like button, I appreciate it. We're like at 88 people now, and we're almost at 100 people, so that's pretty cool. I didn't expect so many people to tune in on this holiday, but that's awesome, guys. So thank you. Yes, I've been watching Athabasca for a while now. I never really bought into Athabasca. I have traded Meg Energy, but Athabasca is currently at 95 cents. So 52-week range of 83 cents to $1.98. So we'll see where oil is really going. But I mean, we can take a look at the last 3 months. Athabasca has not really done that much. In the past 6 months, I mean, you guys can see here, we went from like $1 down to 84 cents. So when it crashed, this company was so beat up that it barely crashed and oil recovered. And this stock hasn't done too much. But we'll see what happens. IPL. Oh, Inner Pipeline. Yeah, we'll take a look at that one. That one's pretty cool. Thanks for researching with us, TC. We definitely appreciate it. Yes, sir. That's what I love to do. I like Ianthus too. People gotta have their medicine and stocks if this nature big hit during those times as other wood types of companies like the construction fields, for instance. Yeah, Michael, I agree. Construction. Hold up a sec. Hold up a sec. Construction, like BIP. I really like BIP for construction companies. Brookfield Infrastructure Partners, but the stock's a little too expensive for me right now at 40 bucks. But I love this company. It recovered way too fast. I wanted to buy the dip at 34, but this one got away from me. Brookfield Infrastructure Partners, yielding 5%, been on a nice steady climb. Globally diversified infrastructure company. This stock will probably continue to do well, but it's just a little too expensive. A little too expensive for me right now. Let's take a look at a few more companies. Zion Oil and Gas. Shout out to Pedro. We're taking a look at this one. I've never seen this company before. So less loss of millions. You don't want to stock to have big waves in Canada the first year. Sorry, I go to CTV Edmonton. Aurora is looking like it's going in. Can't figure out what to link you. Okay. Well, Ellen, just trying to think how you can do this. If you can Google it or you can find an article online, just drop it in the chat and then I can go here and see if you see. I don't see. Oh. Sometimes they hide it. If you guys drop a link, they'll hide it, but I'll pull it up for you guys. What do we got here? Slang. Slangworldwide.co. All right. So, had to get... Sorry, Michael, I'm having a hard time understanding you, buddy. Had to get that out there. Oh. Could you tell me what you think of NWL? Take a look at it in a second. I just want to see what this company's up to. $31 million market cap. This is a micro cap. Oh my goodness. Trading at 48 cents. I don't know what to say about this company. I'd be very cautious. It's 19 employees. It's an oil and gas exploration company. Israel. The MJL onshore southwest Sea of Galilee. The company has drilled approximately 4 exploratory wells. The company has not generated any revenues. Wowzers, that's an interesting one. I'd be very cautious about this one, guys. Zion Oil and Gas. How long have they been in business for? They've never made any revenue. Dang, the stock was like 14 bucks at one time. Zion just sounds scary. Yeah, it does. I'm a little scared about Zion. We're going to look at IPL and then NW. Interpipeline. Interpipeline's very interesting. But I read some information about the company. I do like pipeline stocks. The stock's been pretty stable. The stock does pay a very nice dividend. I'd just be a little bit concerned about growth. But we do own some Interpipeline, by the way, too. I believe we own about 300 shares. 300 or 400 shares of Interpipeline at least. So, yeah, we bought it for the dividend. And I like pipeline stocks. We'll see what happens, guys. Definitely holding on to that, though, long term. Ellen was clipped on Twitter. I'm interested in selling too. Aaron, would you short ACB? They tried to get your money. I would not short ACB. We're long ACB. Haven't shorted any cannabis stocks. Because imagine if you shorted it and they got a deal. But at the same time, yeah, the stock could drop. That's one that we can quickly just pull up. Aurora Cannabis. Personally, guys, I do think we're going to trend downwards a little bit more, and we're probably going to go into the 8s. Just what I think. I think we could see mid to low 8s. Definitely picking up more shares if we go into the 8s. This is kind of like the cycle for ACB. I've found, you know, the stock runs up like crazy, then they do something in terms of the news, and then it drops off, and then it runs up like crazy again, and then they use that high share price for something. This time around, they didn't really use the higher share price for anything important. They did buy a company. They did buy Whistler Medical when the stock was, I can't remember where the stock was, maybe around $10. They bought Whistler Medical. So yeah, I do think the stock could potentially be heading down a little bit. Then we could pick up some more, and then it's gonna keep, personally I think it's gonna keep doing this, guys. It's done it 1, 2, 3. It's gonna just keep doing this. But you can trade ACB, you can hold ACB long term. There's many different things you can do with ACB, but yeah. It's all right, Ellen. If you can't find that link, no worries there. We can talk about it, or we can yeah, we'll figure something out. So anyways, guys, let's check how long has been so far. It's been 31 minutes. All right, that's not too bad. So we'll stay for a little bit longer. Feel free to drop a couple more requests. Otherwise, I'm going to be taking a look at a few other things, a few other stocks, and I'm going to look at some potential trades for the week. ACB held $7 in the last 2 days, and even with the U.S. market screaming on Friday, it wasn't up. Yeah, that was an indication for me that ACB is kind of treading water, and it's not really going anywhere, at least in the near term, unless, of course, we get some big news announcement. But how long have we been waiting for that? VFF is on a run. The store may not get a license for selling the plant, only merch. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So guys, I'm going to quickly take a look at some gold mining stocks. These are all American these are all traded in America. Wow, Kinross Gold was up 7% on Friday. I did not catch that. Take a look at some more precious metal miners. How did the utilities do on Friday? Totally didn't look at these portfolios yet. Any thoughts on Grow Generation? Sold all my ACB, waiting for the dip. All right, guys. Chiron. We're going to take a quick look at Chiron. I hope I'm saying it right. We'll do that later. Feel free to drop some stocks in the chat request. We'll take a look at some of those. We are seeing the utility sector run. Damn, we're seeing AltaGas run again. Up another 3%. This stock's made a really nice recovery. Sempra Energy. We did see a rally in the utility sector despite the markets being green. Markets were rallying, but investors were moving into defensives. Copper is up 2. Any thoughts on Vivo? Up 72% on Boss. Yes, sir. We'll take a look at Boss. We'll take a look at Vivo. Supreme Cannabis. All right. Cool, guys. So we've got a few stocks. We're going to look at Kinross, AltaGas. But let's take a look at those requests. Alrighty, Vivo. I think Vivo is pretty undervalued, I believe. If that's... Yeah, Vivo hasn't pulled back up too much. It's currently trading at 89 cents. 52-week range of 57 cents to $2, $2.50. So Vivo's looking pretty undervalued right now. Last 3 months, it's been pretty stable. It's definitely one of your smaller cap undervalued plays. Market cap under 300 million, so that's not too bad. I'd have to do more research on Vivo, but if I was looking at... I did research Vivo before, but I would want to research it again. Yeah, I think Vivo at these levels is looking pretty nice. Supreme Cannabis Company, and then WDI. Is Supreme Cannabis fire? Yeah, thought so. Fire. Let's take a look at Fire. I need to take a vacation. What's up, Rican Rock? Where are we going on vacation? Where do you guys want to go on vacation? 1 year. Let's take a look at the 1 year chart. Fire's done a little bit better. The chart's actually looking pretty good. 530, sorry guys. $536 million market cap for Supreme Cannabis. The company's on fire, what can I say? It's done pretty well recently. Went from $1.20 up to over $2. We're currently sitting at $1.85. WDI seems to be a very requested stock from Launch 7. So don't stream snipe Midas. Excuse me? Let's take a look here for a second, guys. I don't see Midas live. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Voltaire. I'm on the beach in West Palm right now. Well, Bob, that sounds pretty awesome. WDI. Alrighty. I can't find that stock. Launch 7. Please post the name of the company if you want me. There we go. Take a look at Wayland in a second. I like Supreme even though it reminds me of a snail. Supreme is doing pretty well though. So we're going to look at Wirecard. Wirecard AG. Alright, so this is a German company. Alright, so we'll take a look at it on the German exchange. I'm going to assume that's the DAX. Interesting, we've got an international. Come on, everyone in the stream, smash those links. Links or likes, I like both. I have a question, Sir Aaron. Sir Riken, feel free to ask. But I'm just going to take a quick look at this one first. It's been requested like a million times. I live in West Palm. Nice place to live. Wirecard AG. So what does Wirecard AG do? The stock's been on a really nice run. Let's see what it's up to. $14 billion market cap. Likes, my bad. Hey, links or likes? I like both. I like likes better than links though. Ask away for that question. So Wirecard AG is a German-based provider of electronic payment and risk management applications with focus on the development and provision of technologies. It operates through 3 segments: payment processing and risk management. Payment processors make a lot of money. I don't invest internationally though, at least for German stocks. But the stock looks like it's well off its highs. Europe's taken a beating. Their market's taken a beating. The company sounds pretty cool though. There's my like. They dropped because Financial Times posted fake news, so they will go up soon. Alright. Well, I appreciate that info. I don't trade German stocks, but that could be an opportunity. Anybody who's tuning into the stream, feel free to take a look at the company. And thank you, Launch 7. So, sorry. We've got Rican. Where's the question? I'm waiting on that question. Michael, what's the stock name for Terronis? Also, what do you think of Radiant Technologies? What is going to happen to Invictus MD once it hits the NASDAQ? Hard to say. I think that Invictus. Yes. Got Max in the room. What's up, Max? Nice to see you here. What are you up to on this fine Monday afternoon? How was your weekend? And let's hear some jokes. I want to hear some funny stuff. Max. Yo, Max is always here to brighten up the room. Come on, Max. Say some funny stuff. Always count on Max to make you guys laugh. There you go. Oh, man. Pour in some water. 1 sec. Uh-oh. There we go, Max. Max always has the jokes. All right, NWL. New Well Brands. All right, we'll take a look at that one. Wow, that's a huge drop. All-time low on that one. New Well Brands dropped 20.89%. Wonder why. Why New Well Brands, TrueCar, and blah, blah, blah. XPO Logistics slumped today. All right. Open in new tab. Perfect. Newell's results leave shareholders throwing a tantrum. Shares of Newell Brands dropped 21% after the company reported its fourth quarter financial results. The maker of products including Grab-Go baby strollers, Rubbermaid kitchenware, and Sharpie pens said its revenue fell 6% in the quarter compared to the year earlier. CEO Michael Pollock is optimistic that the company can complete its transformation plan this year, but says shareholders to be patient. All right, guys. I don't know about New Well Brands. I'm not really... What's the dividend? 4.24%. That's an all right dividend. But I guess it's a higher dividend now because the stock dropped so much. How low can we go? I think we could sell off to at least 16 though, just by looking at the charts. I'd be cautious to buy this. I mean, maybe we could see a potential bounce, but hard to say. Hard to say. We're like scraping the bottom of the barrel for this one. Whoa. NVO. NVO. Novo Nordisk AS. Yes, sorry, Max. We're going to get to Wayland Group right after this. How do I change all my money into Bitcoins before the economy crashes? Oh, this stock's been on a tear. $120 billion market cap. Holy. And unfortunately, Novo Nordisk. I think I know. I don't know much about this company. Global healthcare company engaged in diabetes care. Wow, that's pretty good sector to be in. Discovery, development, manufacturing, and marketing of pharmaceutical products. So it's big pharma. They pay a 2.48% dividend. That stock at 120 billion. Yeah, that'll probably keep running. That's a looking like a strong company. I'd be a little bit cautious right now, getting close to those 52-week highs of 54. I don't see too much room for capital gains, but it's definitely a great stock. Sorry, just started watching. Don't really know who to like. Now we'll take a look at Wayland. Don't worry. I'll buy any stock to make a quick 500 to 1,000. Aaron, what happened to me? All right, we'll take a look at that in 1 second. Wayland's been requested for such a while. I'm on the fence about Wayland too, though. Maxed out. We got max power and maxed out in the room. What's going on, guys? Tell me some jokes. Tell me some more FSD Pharma jokes. Just kidding. So Wayland Group. It's hard to say, guys, with Wayland Group. Wayland made some kind of recovery, barely, from 92 cents to $1.32, and then continued to sell off. I haven't really had any new news about Wayland. We're still holding it. I watched a video about the company. It was pretty impressive. Their CEO looks like a pretty decent guy, but Yeah, $408 million market cap, 52-week range of 87 cents to 308. So we're sitting close to our lows. So Wayland's got potential to run. When is it going to start to take off? Hard to say. Yeah, I believe we got in above $2 and then we averaged down around $1. So kind of in the same boat. Wayland's just a wait and see for me. We don't have a lot in the company, and I'm just kind of neutral on it right now. Any new news coming out about Wayland, though, you'll be first to hear. And it's in our cannabis stock portfolio, so we watch it every day. So we'll see what the markets bring. Is that crap huge ever going to get a license from Health Canada? All right, Recan Rock, MXWL. Maxwell Technologies. I got my name of a hairdryer. Holy, Maxwell Technologies. Stock went from $3 to $4.74 recently. Please tell me why. Yeah, dude, it's the one biggest natural gas companies. Sorry, Michael, your autocorrect's as bad as my autocorrect on Instagram. Natural gas companies in the States, genius. It's a buy, will recover, and behind it, trying to help buy uninformed twits like you, ignorant to the fact. I lost my whole future in huge. It's okay. It's okay. That's how I feel like on Instagram, trying to send messages. But yeah, so thanks for the input, Michael. It's all good. Drop that stock if you want me to look at it, though. No worries, no worries. Oh, boys. So, MXWL, please feel free to drop some info on that company. Spartacus, do you mean BCCI? Otherwise, we're going to take a look at a few other companies. I'm just going to leave that tab open if you do want to tell me more about that. Tesla trying to buy this. Yo, so Kinross ran 7%. Kinross Gold up 2% after Q4 earnings beat production in line with 2018. I guess that's good. Kinross beats by 1 cent. So we're seeing Kinross continue to run up 7%. The stock's been doing pretty well, actually, over the last 3 months, 6 months. Kinross hit a low of about 250. We're at 350 now. And Kinross was one of the higher producers in terms of cost per ounce. But company seems to be making some kind of turnaround. The stock's actually done a lot better, but if we look at their max chart, this was a $25 stock at one point back in 2008. Holy smokes. And a $27 stock back in 1996. So tons of room to run for Kinross, but we do think gold's in a new bull market. Trudeau's secretary just resigned. Hopefully this is the beginning of the end of that fool. YRI is going places this year. Yeah, I think so too. Looks like Yamana is just starting the run, and the company has been beat up for so long that I think we could see it run nicely. So please close some tabs. All right, we can close this tab, and I will close the Yamana tab. Hopefully that helps. So I want to take a look at AltaGas real quick, and then we'll take a few more comments. It's been 50 minutes, so we'll stay for a couple more quick minutes, and then I'm going to head out. Got to drop that video for you guys. I'll drop it at 3:30 or 4. So AltaGas 1576. This company's managed to recover off its $12 lows put in here, 1205. back in the end of December. So this one though, I'd be cautious on AltaGas, paying 6.28% dividend. Gas pipeline. Hit the like button. Yeah, guys, hit the like button if you support my stream. Thank you. Have a good family day. Thank you, Future. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take a couple more quick minutes to take a few more requests. If any of you guys have any requests you want me to take a look at, I'll spend a few more minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to head out. So drop those requests. We've got 2 videos dropping for you guys. One video about Aurora Cannabis and one video showing the companies that we've bought so far this year, the companies that we've sold. Well, there's only been really 1 or 2 sells. And then, yeah, so it should be good. Do you get much money from YouTube? It's okay. Depends on the video, depends on the views. FSD so bad when we're showing an investor company. One said, what a hole in the wall. Or is there a trade deal market will be sold on news because it's up so much? Hard to say. Boss, that's a good stock. Let me take a look at Boss. I haven't taken a look at Boss in a long time. Let's see where Boss is currently at right now. 75 cents. I forget when I was looking at Boss. I believe when I started to look at Boss, it was in and around 40 cents back in January. I was looking at Boss when it was around 40, 50 cents. So the stock has came up very nicely. The company's got great management, honestly. The company is definitely looking good. 40, 50 cents. Yeah, we were looking at it back, oh my gosh, back when it was 40, 50 cents. Damn. Nice. That's good gains for Boss. Oxley's another one. Performance crazy. Can you stop? General Electric. General Electric, there's been some articles came out about that company talking about a rebound. I think Oxley is kind of stabilizing right now. It'll be interesting to see if we can hold. CEO of FSD. Yikes. Next stock, General Electric. Wow, you guys always more people enter the room as I start to wrap this video up. It makes me not want to leave. But we are going to leave soon. Going back to crude oil ETF. Give me 2 seconds. We're just loading up the stock chart for GE. GE's finally back over 10 bucks. GE essentially cut their dividend to nothing though. GE used to pay a nice dividend. Now we're just banking on this stock to bounce. Sad story for GE. GE had a crazy slide. If you guys look at this, from 2016 we hit a high of 31. Slid all the way down to 750. Selling at 45 cents. You better unwrap that. Cardinal Health. I do like stocks in the healthcare sector, just as they're fairly defensive. Pays a decent dividend, 3.4%. Healthcare stocks have just performed pretty awesome recently. The stock does look pretty good. Highs of about 90 bucks, currently trading at 55. I just want to check what they do. Happy Family Day, Derek. Thank you. Yeah, I told you. Average down FZL. What do you think? What's the future of cannabis in our normal day life? I think it really depends on who you are. It's like alcohol. If you use it or not, but it also has much more health benefits than alcohol. So cannabis can be used for a lot of good, I think. Company operates through two segments, pharmaceutical and medical. The pharmaceutical segment distributes branded and generic pharmaceutical, over-the-counter healthcare and consumer products. Yeah, Cardinal Health looks pretty good. I like the dividend. Stock's made a really nice recovery though, from 42 to 55. I'd be careful with an overall market pullback at this point. I'm just not as confident in the overall market, so I'd be taking a cautious approach. I like utility stocks right now. GE is very cheap. Yeah, Mark, it's hard to believe GE was once a conglomerate. Bitcoin. Okay, guys, so that's it for this stream. Unfortunately, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have a happy family day. I'm dropping 2 more videos today. I'm going to drop one in about half an hour to an hour, probably at 4 o'clock, and then one at 6 or 7. So tune into the channel. We're dropping an Aurora Cannabis video, and we're dropping a video about our 2019 watch list, stocks to watch, and trades that we've actually made so far. So check out those videos. Drop me some comments, guys, and then we will be live tomorrow for the market trading. Probably be live around 10-11. So we're going to catch the trading day and we'll see what happens. So thank you once again for tuning in. Appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Hit the like button. I'm out of here. Peace.